Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chevy Boy back on the channel, and we're back once again on Demolition Derby 3. So, the car that we're doing today is called the Takuma JDM. You're probably wondering why in the world it is black and white. Well, for the keen-eyed viewers out there that know anime and know cars, this car is based on the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno. I believe it's the GT Apex. This car is driven by the protagonist Takumi Fujiwara in that anime. And actually the name of it is a pun on his name, Takumi. So yeah. But before we go into this car, and this is like my third or fourth time trying to make that video. Or this video, I should say. Not that video, like it's past tense. It's this video. So a car that I said in the past was this thing. In a previous video I had made this car up to look like it. And that was my bad, because it's not. This is actually based on an Alfa Romeo Sprint or something. And I took the Sprinter GT as to mean that it was, the actual, I took it to mean that it was the Takuma. That was my bad. That was really stupid of me, because obviously it's not. So, yeah. What in the world? My thing is completely high. My graphics are turned up to high. I turned them on to high just because I was doing pursuits and junk, and it was one of those things where I really, really didn't want to have to deal with pop-in and stuff. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick race. Actually, a couple of races. One of which is going to be on the skyline view. The other is going to be on probably the rally track. Was it off-road rally or whatever? Sorry, it's dirt rally dirt rally forward. Oh no, I'll do it dirt rally reverse. Because this car was actually used in a bunch of motorsports. It wasn't just drifting. It wasn't just, rally. It was a bunch of different sports. So this car is obviously a Japanese, compact. I've put the maximum tires on it. I put the race engine in it. I know that it would be cool to be able to do the black hood in conjunction with the race engine, because that would actually make it look more like the car after the first time. Sorry, I was moving hair out of my eyes and took my finger off the controls for like 2 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gain enough traction. Let's go. I hate how slow these cars are on this ascent, the ascent for this. Why is the Porsche beating me? I do not know. He shall not win, however. No, and I wanted to show you guys, because the two guys that were basically saying that I was wrong about, stability control and so forth, I will do one lap with stability control on, okay, and one lap with it off. At present, I believe it is completely on. No, sorry, it's 50% on, so it's still got a little bit of wiggle room. And, so I've already shown the reason why I don't like stability control, just because the drifts are kind of outrageous. I mean, around long sweeping corners it's fine, but in tight corners and whatever, it doesn't do it for me. Maybe it does, because I actually did test off camera. You know, I did testing of which is faster, with or without the stability. And actually, without the stability turned on, so with it off, was quicker by like at least 10 seconds. But the difference is I don't like how it drives. And there's a lot of instances I was having, even in the video this video that I was trying to record several times. I tried to record it on one of my days off. I'm recording it on, I believe it's, what is this, Monday the 23rd or something? I don't even know. Something like that. Or no, it's like Monday 22nd, 23rd, yeah, something like that. Of August, but it doesn't really matter when I'm recording this, just when it comes out. But no, and so, like, I don't like stability off because it makes crashing way too easy. It makes spinning out way too easy. And it makes rolling over just rollover wrecks are not fun for me. Like, they kind of kill the whole vibe. Like, if I'm able to land it, that's one thing. But, like, if I can't even recover from it and it just murks me, that's what makes me mad. That's what makes me very, very upset, is just being cheated by the race itself. Okay? So 3 minutes, 37:40. Okay? I'm going to go and I'm going to turn this completely off. It will probably be faster. But by the same token, it's not going to feel as good to me, more than likely. Like, already the car just feels way looser than it should be. Like, around that kind of a turn, that's fine. But when, like when there's a jump, even a small jump, where the rear end of the car gets unsettled, it's very hard to catch it back. I mean, maybe you could do that on a controller, and it might be my fault for not using a controller, or using, like, the in-game controls, but, I mean, like, drifting up here, this is okay. Like, this part I don't mind. I mean, granted, I was able to pull that off, like, flawlessly, as opposed to gripping like crazy, and it just didn't want to move. And I had way more momentum. That could be part of it. And I will not disagree that, in some circumstances, it's fine. But when you are going... Okay, that was kind of cool. I'll admit that too. Like, some instances where this is, turned off, it's fine. Other instances, not so much, because it gets unsettled. And when it gets unsettled, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, now the tire marks won't even show up. I don't know why. And also, by the way, for some reason when I was driving this car, maybe it's just me. Oh, yep. Now maybe... well, there goes the front bumper. And yes, I have the pop-up headlights up. So I have them on. But the frame rate was dropping really bad when I kept trying to record this, and I wasn't sure why. I wasn't sure if that was my fault or what. Like, trying to catch this car after throwing it around a corner is takes a lot of skill to do that. Like, I'm not saying it should be easy, but at the same time I'm saying that it shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be so hard that, like that, I was trying to full counter steer that one, and it wouldn't correct it. Like, if you saw the wheels pointing, it wasn't until, it kind of started shifting that it wanted to come back from that. And that's what makes me mad. 150 miles an hour on this. In this car. It's kind of insane. Oof, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. No, I mean, I don't like the car getting unsettled, and that's my problem, is the car gets unsettled when it's in basically what amounts to drift mode, and it's just kind of infuriating. Like, people are like, oh, well, you're driving it wrong because, you know. No, I mean, look, like, it could just be because I screwed up, but more than likely it's just because I screwed up. Several times, by the way. But it wasn't necessarily my fault either. Maybe some of it is bad driving. I mean, look at that, 10 seconds. But I beat a Porsche. So, I don't know. I would hate to see what this is like with a rear or mid-engine car, because it would just go south immediately. Like, it wouldn't even care. I see the 4-cylinder race motor, because it starts with the 4-cylinder factory. You can put a twin turbo 6 with the stacks coming out, a supercharged V6, or you can just go 4-cylinder race motor, which I did. It's got the full cage, you know. Actually, I kind of like how this car looks. So if you guys don't know what AE86, like what the car means, it's basically, I know it's rear-wheel drive, it's 4-cylinder, but it's the specific engine code. And then, like, whether it's, you know, a 2-door hatchback or a 2-door coupe, basically. And I think, I don't know Japanese cars very well, so, I mean, bash me in the comments later if you want. For those of you that are, you know, JDM heads or whatever, you know what I mean? Like JDM crazies, but it's not my thing, I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. So what I want to do, I forgot about the baseball arena. Wait, they have a sand dunes one? So normally when I was doing this, the Canyon Demo 0, it still got that. I was doing, not the nuclear plant, where is it? Not Construction Jungle. It was supposed to be in, not over the line, where is it? It's, what the heck, there was a derby track, unless I'm blind, there was a derby track by the, whatchamacallit, Docks Arena. I am most definitely blind. I can't see, apparently. Can't read, I can't see. I mean, I know I'm blind sometimes, but good grief. No, and in one of the cases, oh, was that an F40? Is that, okay. I mean, I guess an F40. No, I mean, like, okay, whipping it around and being able to just kind of, you know. But then it does crap like that, right? When the stability control is turned off, it just kind of rolls it over and makes it insane, trying to hit anything or anyone. I mean, it makes it fun to whip it around the corner and try to tag people, but beyond that, I don't know. Well, there goes my front end protection here. I took out Ron. That was nice. I mean, it just, part of it for me, it just, oh shoot. Lexi, I think, took herself out. That's not good. Uh-oh. And no, it makes rollovers way more possible, which is not good. Like, I don't like the lack of stability control for that reason, because I mean, yeah, it makes the driving and stuff crazy and chaotic, but at the same time, that's part of the thing that I'm not really sure that I like, is that it's too crazy and chaotic, you know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid death here because I want to not be a self-inflicted casualty. Oh gosh. This is terrifying because they could be around any corner. People are like, oh my god, we need a handbrake. No, actually we don't. Stability control kind of fulfills all those roles for you, more or less. Stability is like, oh, well, if you take it off, you instantly have a handbrake without even needing one. Okay, well, I'm guaranteed third place now. I'm just running around like a loon. The frame rate drops are bad too. I don't know if it's just the recording or what's going on with it. Yeah, third place. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. Totally. So with that in mind, because this car is really, really not set up for just derby. It's a race car. It's not supposed to be derby. I mean, derbying it can be kind of fun, but at the same time, it's just like it's not built for this. Like, what are you doing, right? So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's not built for that. And I'm gonna do 3 laps because 2 is for chumps, yo. I don't know. 2 being for chumps. Now, and if you guys are wondering about the title for this video, obviously, you know, Eurobeat intensifies is kind of this car, like Eurobeat was invented for this car. Like it's kind of a lie, but kind of true. Oh my god. It's kind of a lie, kind of true, you know what I mean? So the vignette. I don't even know what I want to do here. Contrast. I really don't know what I want to do. Shoot, man. Like, can't you like put a filter on this thing? Like, make this old school, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. Give it like a brownish filter. Oof, that landed pretty hard. No, literally, this video would give me like deja vu. You know, the song would be stuck in my head. I mean, it kinda is, but I can only remember like the chorus. You know, deja vu, I've been in this place before. That's the only thing I can remember from that song. I mean, yeah, it helps you slide better, but at the same time, like, you're losing traction. So it's one of those, do you really want to slide, or do you just want to be able to grip and go, you know what I mean? Like, on the dirt, I get sliding, like, that makes more sense. But on asphalt, you really don't want to slide, because if you do, you're losing ground, you know what I mean? So oh my god, I'm actually losing to these jumps. I cannot come in third in this race. Oh, come on. You are not that far ahead of me. Come on. Actually, you might be. Holy crap. Are they just that much quicker than me or what? 80 miles an hour. Come on. Come on. Maybe my driving is just that bad. I don't know. Yeah, no, my driving is definitely that bad. But then again, it could be because I'm sliding all over the friggin' place. Like, people are like, oh my god, you should, use... You should just turn it off. Well, the problem is if I turn it off, I slip and slide all over the place. Like, I probably could have done this if I had gripped up instead of sliding. Two out of three events I placed third in. So, maybe that's a coincidence. I don't know. Again, it could just be because of bad driving. And to those of you that, decide to just point to bad driving and be like, aha, you suck. I mean, yeah. Maybe I do suck at drifting or whatever, but it doesn't really matter to me anyways because drifting isn't my thing, so. But anyways, we're going to get into some trouble here. We're going to go, I don't know, part of me wants to drive downtown Del Mar. I mean, I've already done this, but needless to say, this thing is not built for taking cops out. This thing is not a tank. This thing is a literal tofu delivery machine. No, like that. I mean, yeah, okay, that was an egregious corner because it's extremely... Like, the way that I took that corner was very, hard, and the turn was hard, but, like, at the same time, that's... Yeah, no, see, I don't think that would have happened as egregiously if it was turned off. Like, that... You can't just blame that on me. I mean, you probably could try, but I wouldn't accept it. I mean, that was cool. See, most of these cool drifts are just the car, like, sticking when it... Oh, crap. It's just the car sticking when otherwise it really probably wouldn't. The frame rate dropped there, too. I don't know what it is with... It's only been happening with this car, I think. So I don't understand what the deal is there. Who knows? Maybe it just doesn't like this car. Oh, hey. My front wheel's gone. Well, the frame rate hasn't tanked, so who knows? Oh, hey! Well, whatever issue the other cars were having, it's not happening with this one. That's nice. Problem is now I can't turn. Maybe the bug was fixed with this car. The bug that I was having, who knows? Okay, that was cool. Police took themselves out. That was pretty rad. And now I'm getting stuck on curbs. The life of a lowered / destroyed AE86. How am I gaining speed by grinding the wall? That part doesn't make sense to me. Someone please explain in the comments. I know it's silly and stupid. That's the whole point. Oh, I thought I was going to hit him. That'd have been fun if I'd hit the cop. I think my journey is going to be over in a moment. Oof, I almost hit it at 80. I don't know how much longer I can keep going. At this point now, it's just like running away from the cops and maybe thinking I can actually do something. Because clearly it's just driving now. This is worse than when Takuma blew up the 8.6. Spoiler alert. That's why there's a race engine. But I won't tell you how he blew it up. Oh my god, I think the car is done. Oh, it's definitely done now. It's definitely done for now. Check that out. That's kind of cool. I got like splashes of water in there. Well, no, it's funny because like the engine itself is not supposed to be turboed, but it is. But it's a race engine, so I understand why it is turboed. That's cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that one. But yeah, no. What'd you guys think? I mean, technically we didn't get busted or anything, so that's a first actually for me. And considering that the wheels didn't explode, or not the wheels didn't explode because they did technically explode, they broke. But you know the graphics didn't like die, the frame rate didn't crap itself. So yeah. What'd you guys think? Did you like it? I mean, I hope so, because, you know, spent all of like half an hour on this. So, yeah. And also, Lagalot actually just released an APK. So, hopefully that means... And I guess there's going to be like 19 tournaments now. So, it's added 6 more, I think, to the list of the ones we have. Let me see. Hold on. How many tournaments do we have now? So we have 13. He's added 6 more. So he's added 50% more. This is insane. Methinks they're milking this. I'm kidding, you guys. I'm kidding. They're not milking. I mean, I'm joking. Mike, lag a lot. But anyways, yeah. No, what'd you guys think? Next video, I'm going to be doing probably the rest of Tournament 7. Because there is, what? There's 5 events there, 5 events there. Demo racing. Actually, it might be parts 2 and 3, but Yeah. And then the next car after this is going to be the Marshall Stalker, the Stalker, not Stalker, like stalking somebody. No, it's a Stalker. So it's supposed to be like a NASCAR type of thing. I'm guessing like a mix of the 70s like street scene and the Marshall from DD2. But yeah. And then we got a whole bunch of other cars, which I will get to, I promise. I know I should be getting to them now, and you guys are going to be mad about that, but I will get to them, I promise. I have, tomorrow and Wednesday that I have a very short schedule, so I'll probably record videos on those days. And then I have Friday off, and then I have Monday and Tuesday next week off. So, I mean, videos, they're going to be coming, I promise. I'll have one out every couple of days. I know I should have 2 more up already because of that 3-day thing, but I've been working, guys, and I'm sorry. And I've just been, like, not in the mood and stuff, and I'm working on it, okay? I promise. But if you guys did enjoy this, let me know, and I'll catch you down the road. This is Chevy Boy signing out. Peace, y'all.